Well, look, that boy walk smooth.
All fast people walk slow.
Too.
Fast people walk slow.
All fast people walk slow, dog.
You realize how big he is?
He taller though too than you
that
think
joker
though.
big. I didn't know that
he
joker
taller
this
than you
big.
think.
How you think he got to it?
That's crazy.
Why you moving so slow?
I done heard, man.
Oh, BT, come on now.
I done
Come on,
I
man.
do
Stop
it,
it,
do
man.
it. If
Stop
I'm
it,
good like
team.
you.
Hey, B, what's up?
What's up with you?
Man, you from
Good
the
to
That
see
joker
you.
long.
Boy,
You gotta watch out for this one.
You from Louisiana where we play outside
Yeah.
and it be hot as hell. You used to be hooping, playing football. You are too young. Talk about you hurting right now.
I took a nice one yesterday. Took
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah,
one.
it is.
Come
Yeah, I
across
saw
that
it.
middle, yeah.
Hold up, limitless. Niggas to me, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, got me up. On the mission, got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On the vision, I can trust. Limitless. Niggas to me, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
BT, man, welcome to the Pivot. Brian
Appreciate
Thomas
y'all for
Jr.,
having me.
LSU's finest,
Yeah.
Channing Crowder, Fred Taylor, Ryan Clark, Pivot fam. Thank y'all for pivoting with us. I always feel good when the Tiger on here now, dog. I'm usually with
that.
two Gators all the time. But talk about that, man. You know, first preseason game, you're going across the middle. Juan Thornhill hits you. You coming off of one of the most historic rookie seasons ever, and you in the first quarter of a preseason game. How much fear is it that something like that could happen and hurt the rest of your season?
I mean, it's always in your head a little bit, but I mean, I try to go out there and play. You got to go out there and play without having fear, because I feel like when you playing with a lot of fear in your head, that's when stuff happens. So, because you always worried about it, timid about it. So I feel like you got to go out there and play with like no fear. But I mean, I just go out there, do my thing, do what I'm supposed to do, and hey, if it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
So,
B, just jumping right into it, man, because that's exactly what you did. Last year, you had Christian Kirk and Gabe Davis in the room, veteran guys to try to bring you on. Now it's you.
Yeah.
You're the experienced leader in the room, had a tremendous rookie year, like RC said. What's the mindset coming back this year and going into year two? Now you got to be able to be that same veteran to one Travis Hunter.
I mean, I feel like it all went by so fast for me. And I feel like with them getting hurt, I wasn't able to have like a full season with like real true vets. But I mean, just learning like all the little things that they taught me, like the first couple of weeks that we was together, I mean, it played a big role for me just going throughout the season. Just having Travis come in, I've been trying to like help him with like certain routes and stuff, just talking through schemes, why we doing certain things versus certain coverages, why we like those things. It's just like little things like that. But I mean, he been taking it all in. Just, I mean, he hasn't missed a beat. He's just been going out there each and every day, practicing hard. And came to the game, played 20 snaps on offense and defense. He's just been going out there killing it each and every day. But yeah, I mean, that was my biggest thing coming into year two. Just want to take more of a leadership role.
Right.
'Cause I mean, we don't have like no real like true vets besides Diami in our room. So just coming in, I just wanted to be more of a leader, take up more of a leadership role and be more of a leader to our young guys.
Well, you think you're getting the respect you deserve? we was looking at that damn Pepsi thing, whatever, and Nabers and Jayden,
Yeah.
who's your boys anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, you kind of going under the radar for a quick 1,300.
Yeah.
Going under the radar. You think you're getting the respect you deserve in this league?
Me personally, nah, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Just like a lot of little things, like even with, I mean, I try not to pay attention to it, but you see it was always popping up on your phone. It's like the little things, like top 10 receivers and all that. I mean, I finished third in the league last year, and I mean, I don't really pay attention to stuff like that, but I try to use it as motivation when I do see it. So next year I'm gonna make sure, like, yeah, I'm gonna leave my mark. I'm gonna make sure y'all know, like, I'm here to stay for sure.
You got to dance more. You got the LSU cool, man. I told Freddy, that's why, you know, he got disrespected. Man, you got to dance and do some wild stuff.
Man, I let my play do the talking. I might got a couple dance moves though this year. Me and Travis got something.
Yeah, no, it's similar situations. Channing just said it, man. You number 3 overall in the league last year in receiving, and you know you had to sit back and a few guys jump you in the initial Pro Bowl voting.
Yeah.
I experienced those same things because of the market size here. But again, you said you have to just keep your head down
for sure.
and keep grinding. But now you're pressing reset again. You had a coaching staff in year 1. You got a totally new coaching staff in year 2. Are you in charge of helping Coach Coen with his Duval? Who's in charge? Who's in charge of that? I know you're in charge of a lot of stuff, leadership role, but who's in charge of that?
I don't know who was in charge of that. I don't know who was in charge of that one, but they definitely got it corrected, though, for sure.
Yeah, no, but seriously, just to reset, being in a different system, are you comfortable yet? Is there more work to get done? Where are you at this point during camp?
Right now, I feel like I'm comfortable with the offense, with the language and stuff. I feel like I'm pretty comfortable. I pick up on like little things. I pick up on like learning things pretty fast. So I feel like I'm very comfortable with just hearing the play and being able to go out there and execute my route and stuff like that. But I just want to get like more detailed into the offense, like learning like even like when me and Travis are talking, just like why we're doing it, like what's he seeing or makes us want to go to this play, and what's the best way that we can get open, like during this play when they're in this coverage, or if they switch and go to this coverage, like little things like that. Just trying to get like super detailed into the offense and just knowing why we're doing those things. I feel like that'll help us out a lot.
Right.
BT, man, Channing mentioned the fact that, Jayden and Malik had amazing years, the rookie of the weeks and rookie of the months. Obviously, Jayden's the offensive rookie of the year. But for all three of you to play so well, it was a sense of pride for me, getting an opportunity to see where y'all came from as youngsters at LSU to all being drafted first round to showing out in your rookie season. How cool is it, though, that all of you guys are so close? You did so much for LSU offensively, and now both Jayden, Malik, and now add yourself to it, are all shining in their different places.
I mean, it's crazy just knowing, like, we was all just in college back on the same team together, and now we all on our separate teams doing our own thing, and we were all able to go out there and have a great season, our rookie year. So, I mean, it's just crazy to be able to witness. But I knew, like, seeing like, how they work, seeing the stuff that they do, like all the little things they do to be the best that they can be, I knew I ain't expect nothing less from them but to go out there and have a great season. So, but I mean, it actually coming into play and us living out our dream is just crazy and a wild thing to be able to be a part of.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then living that dream, obviously, your brother Kyron, he would be having an opportunity to do that as well. How have you processed his loss as close as all of you guys were?
That's been a tough one for me because, I was with Kyron like 2 weeks before it happened. So we were on our way home. We was training together in Texas. We was on our way home and we was just talking. We drove home. So we was just talking the whole way. And I remember he kept asking me how I was mentally, And, I was answering him, but I knew something was like going on. So I kept asking him how was he, because he never he always asked me that before, but he never really kept asking. So for him to keep asking, I knew something, So I was asking him, but I felt like I wasn't really able to get everything out of him or whatever. So, but that's just it's been tough for me just trying to get past it or whatever. But I know he would want what he would want us to do and stuff like that. So I just try to keep that in the back of my head and keep staying focused on the main goal.
Would you approach it in a way differently in retrospect?
Yeah, I feel like I probably would. I feel like I would try to just push the issue a little bit more and just see what was what he was getting at with asking those little things like that. But I feel like God makes everything happen for a reason. Or I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know. Yeah.
Malik says he has some dances to honor Kyron this year, man. Do you have anything, just any way, Sean Taylor was one of my closest friends. And when he passed, for the rest of my career, I changed my practice number. They wouldn't let me change my number in the game. So for practice, the rest of my career, I wore 21. I got I had a special shirt made. It had 21 on the back, Taylor on the back, had his date of birth, the day he passed. Because I always felt like that was where he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I wanted to represent him, and I wanted him to get an opportunity to continue to be a part of the game as long as I was. And obviously Malik said, okay, I got Kyron celebrations and dances that I'm gonna do when I score touchdowns. Is there any way that you're gonna work to remember him as well?
Probably try to do the same thing, couple dance celebrations or stuff that he had. I can't really dance, so I'm gonna have to go practice it a little bit. It might not be as good as his was, but I'm gonna have to go practice a little bit. But I'll probably try to do the same. Maybe if I get in the end zone or something, probably try to do a little celebration that he used to do, dance or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I gotta go practice it for sure.
How do you balance being, the guy, and then the team signed Dayami, obviously needs some help at the position. Travis, he's gonna make a splash. How do you balance being the guy, but also have to be competitive, in your room?
Mm-hmm.
Collectively as a group, have you guys set a goal yet?
I feel like I always had to be competitive in every room I walked into. Just going to, like I said, going to LSU, I had K-Shine, all those guys, Trey Palmer. It was already established, so I had to go up in there and be a competitor. My rookie year here, I had Christian, Kirk, Gabe Davis, all those vets and stuff already. So I feel like every room I walked into, I had to be competitive. So I mean, that's not really a change. I mean, I feel like that's what football is, going out there and competing at the highest level. That's why I love the game.
Or as a group, have you guys gotten together and say, like, this is the outlook, our goal for the season?
We haven't really got together and set like a specific goal, like this is what we want to accomplish this season, or this is what we want to do this season. But I mean, everybody know in that room that we want to be the best. Like we want to come out here and do what we got to do so we can be the best to even come through here or even come through the league. I mean, that's our main goal, and that's like a goal that we don't even got to talk about. Everybody know that. That's the mindset you got to have when you walk into that room. So.
I hate giving LSU credit because he going to smile and do all this.
I smiled it out as soon as you said it.
But, bro, it was crazy because he used to bring your name up all the time.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Big T can go. But you weren't the one. You weren't the one in college. I'm sure in high school you was the one, but like you get to that level, like you keep bringing up all the players you play with. To not be the one in college and then get to the league and be the one. Like every time you walk out there, you get in the best corner. Like that transition of becoming the number one after playing in college, I don't say underneath because you can play with them boys, but not drawing the best coverage every time. Now you that dude. Now they know where you are when you walk around.
Fact. Me personally, I always approach it like I'm a number one. I always feel like I'm the number one. I always feel like I'm the best receiver out there. So, but I mean, facing the top coverage, I mean, that ain't, like I said, I always approach it like I'm number one. So I'm practicing and everything like I'm going up against the best corner each and every week. I mean, I feel like it ain't nothing to me. I feel like it's just what I do. It's just another person in the way of trying to stop me from what I want to do. So I got to go out there and dominate him. So yeah.
Yeah, you got to see one of the best corners twice a year in former LSU Stingley.
Mm-hmm.
How was that matchup last year when you had an opportunity to play each other?
He was there at LSU my freshman year, and I went up against him twice in practice. But I didn't. After that, he ended up getting injured, so I wasn't really able to go up against him. But I remember last year I went back and watched those reps before we went up against each other again, and try to see what I can do, take little things to help myself win. I mean, it was cool just to be able. I mean, we was in college together, and now he's on a different team, and we going up against each other. So I mean, that was super cool just to be able to go up against Sting, and I know Sting personally, so yeah.
So, I remember last year, probably around this time, Todd Bowles, right? It's a interview after joint practices, and you were the first name he brought up. And then, people sneak phones in and take videos, and it's bombs the entire practice against Tampa Bay. Was that sort of a moment where you were like, oh, okay, like, I can be different at this level?
Nah, for sure. I feel like that was a big moment for me, and just coming into the season. I wouldn't say I was having a horrible camp, but I wasn't having the best camp or whatever. And just being able to go out there and go against another team, see some new faces and go out there and compete against them, I feel like I was able to excel, and I feel like that's where I really felt like I can really do something in this league. That was a big mark for me, just coming into the league, for sure.
What's the biggest difference you felt from being at LSU to now walking into your second year in Jacksonville? What do you feel is your biggest space of growth that you've had in that time?
Becoming more of a vocal leader, helping a lot of the younger guys out. Because when I was at LSU, I ain't really talk much. So I was just going out there doing my job, just going out there doing what I'm supposed to do. But I feel like becoming a leader, that's probably my biggest thing, and that's probably the thing I need to keep growing at the most, because I know that's what the coaches want me to do. Just coming out there leading, and not just leading by example, but being a little bit more vocal, going out there and helping get the offense going, get everybody going, really, because, I mean, they see what I do, but just hearing it, too, at the same time will help out a lot, too.
How do you help Trevor? How that's That's what has to happen here. Trevor Lawrence, I met him in high school, and from the first time I ever watched him throw a football, I was like, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And then you see the statuesque quarterback build, you're like, that's what it's supposed to look like. That's why he's drafted first overall. That's why he wins the national championship at Clemson. And it's also why Liam Coen is now here, right? It's about getting Trevor Lawrence to reach his full potential. What is it about him that makes you feel that this will be the year we could see the best of Trevor Lawrence?
Like, he has taken more of, like, that leadership role, and he's, like, taking the next step. I feel like he's taking the next step in his game. Just whether it's building the chemistry with us, me, and all the other receivers, just talking to us a lot more, like, how we see certain routes, like, how he likes it or how we might like it. Just, like, versus a certain coverage or something, he might see it, like, this way and just, like, stuff like that, but we might tell him, like, no, I want to, like, such and such. But just finding that point with them where we can come to an agreement on stuff like that, I would say that's probably the biggest thing, just becoming more of a leader and becoming, like, just seeing how we see things and what's the best way for us to execute these certain plays versus certain coverages. I would say that's probably the biggest thing. But I feel like this year I feel like this year is a year for him for sure.
If I can share anything, having played alongside arguably the best quarterback to ever play in the game, Tom Brady. My 2 years in New England, I was in awe just being at practice with Tom. Everything Tom did was game speed.
Yeah.
From film on the field, gathering the guys after practice, everything was always 110 miles an hour, just like the game. Communication, what we're gonna do, what we anticipate, and that, I think you can probably help share with Trevor through the way you practice, like the way you talk in establishing yourself as a leader, because obviously the better you do and you guys do, I get to talk trash to this one. I get to talk trash to this one. Because right now they like, Freddy, your Jaguars ain't gonna beat us. But I stay and I'm patient, so I am patient. That's what we're supposed to do.
You know, see, you are playing the game, right? I want to share something with you about Fred Taylor. When you're on the field, when you're applying your trade, right? When you out there sweating, it be hot as hell in Jayville.
Yeah.
It's humid, right? You expect somebody like Freddy T, a Jaguar legend, to be in the trenches with you. That's not where he at, dog. Freddy T is sitting. Bro, is the chair red? Was the chair red, Fred?
It's a black chair, man.
So he got a big old chair. It's like velvet, right? And he is roped off, dog. Freddy T got a rope around him, and the rope not close.
Yeah.
Now, BT, like if you sitting here, the rope past the logo, right? And when people walk up, while Freddy T, the game going on now, when they walk up, they gotta ask the security guard, is it possible for me to speak to Mr. Taylor? Now, the security guard, even though Fred could hear him, ask Fred, Mr. Taylor, is it okay if these people speak to you? And you know what he says? They may speak.
You give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It's like Gladiator.
Game of Thrones.
Bro, it's like Gladiator when Fred T goes
I know you don't believe him, right? First, he's like red, Kappa, then velvet, and then the rope. Look, I'm at work.
Yeah.
I am the most approachable Jaguar in the history of this organization.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I show love and they give me love back. But it's roped off because I would never get my work done.
Yeah,
I got to watch, I got to report, I got to do the radio show. I'm taking notes. My memory ain't always the best, so I got to take my notes. And I'm supporting y'all. I'm supporting y'all. So how did practice habits and leadership and trying to get the best out of my guys so we can win something turn into me? It ain't about me.
I'm talking about the lack of leadership you show sitting in that seat.
Nah, we here for you, bro. We here for you. But I believe that you guys are going to definitely turn it up, man. And you always got my full support. I don't know about this one, but I love to see it.
Yeah, I have an actual practice question, though, because Freddy T mentioned in practice, we had Devontae Adams on the show. And Freddy T has this cool question he's been asking that, who are 3 people you're rooting to have a great year? And then 1 person who you won't say out loud who you're rooting to have a good year. So he asked Devontae Adams that, and the first name he used was Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
And he talked about some of the hate that Travis gets. He talked about some of the negativity that just surrounds certain things that weren't even because of him. And then he also said, though, I think it's hard. Chan asked, he's like, I think it's going to be really hard to play both ways. you know, you've gotten to see him at practice. I'm not sure how many times you've had an opportunity to go against him. When you watch him at practice on offense, are you thinking to yourself when you see Travis, let me give him the best rep I possibly can, so now when we get in the game, when he's playing offense and defense, he'll be prepared for that?
I mean, I haven't really had the chance to go up against him as much, or maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Gotcha.
That was really about it. When he's out there on defense or whatever, I'm talking to the receivers. Make sure y'all give him, make sure y'all go at him. Don't take nothing. Don't go off because he's just him, or still push at him. Because at the end of the day, if this is what he want to do, he gotta make sure he's at the top of his game. You gotta make sure he's getting better each and every day.
Yeah.
But I mean, he takes on the challenge each and every time. So he's going out there making plays, whether it's on offense, defense. He's just, I feel like it'll be tough for him. But I feel like he'll be able to do it. It's just going out there and seeing him what he does at practice, I feel like he'll be able to go out there and do it. But me, selfishly, I would want him more on the offensive side. Help me out a little bit, track some of those coverages.
Yeah.
But I mean, me personally, I feel like he'll definitely be able to do out there.
Man, that's awesome, man.
How is it though? Because I just asking that question. So you say you working with him.
Yeah.
So you trying to teach him releases and teach him how you.
I ain't.
But you gotta cause he's your receiving buddy. So
You talking about receiver-wise?
I'm teaching him. So you teaching him releases like what you do. Knowing that he's about to turn around and line up in front of you and be like, oh, you gonna do that little arm over shit. Yeah, I got that shit. Like, that dynamic is kind of weird.
Nah, it definitely is, because, I mean, I'll be like, you just heard us go over these concepts.
Right.
Now you on this side, now you on defense at practice. So you know it's coming, so you probably jumping everything. You seeing everything that's happening. I'm gonna go out there, when I go out there, when we out there, I'm gonna try to give him as much as I can, whether it's offense or what I can do to help him out at defense, just for him to succeed. Because, like you said, I feel like I really want him to succeed. I feel like he really can do it. So I'm gonna go out there and try to help him as much as I can, give him as much tips as I can. So yeah.
And the videos, we pass them around, we send them to each other.
Yeah.
Is he the stupid athlete that we see? Like, did he jump off the?
Yeah.
Like, he jumped off the screen to us.
Yeah.
Does he jump off the field to you? Like, oh, that's
He has something. I think it was like a scramble drill where Trevor was just rolling out and just threw it up to him. And I swear, he jumped so high off the ground and he went got it too, but when he came down, it ended up coming out. But just to see how he can go up there and go get it, I was like,
I love to see like really good football players talk about other really good football players, and they be like, shit.
Yeah, that was a light bulb moment, bro. I didn't realize I can go in here and I'm learning the receiver position. Now I gotta go on the other side. I got a little bit of a cheat sheet. I know what y'all about to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But also, we were talking about him playing both ways. It can't be done. Not in the league, but in college. What he did in college was so impressive. But another thought that hit me was—
You said it can't be done?
No. A lot of people said
you can't play 130
like
snaps.
every snap. He played every snap in college. But what was another light bulb moment for me, because I didn't put it into the equation, was he did it at altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really talk about him doing what he did in Denver at altitude. That's crazy, bro.
He also like a little baby alien though.
I know, but
he was a 5-star that did both things. And I think, like, we all tried. Like, I'm sure BT had to play defense at some point in his life. He was the best athlete in his city. The same for all of us. Like, we all tried. It just at some point, you like, I can't do it.
That's
Can't
what-
maintain
you know what I'm saying?
Altitude.
Yeah. Denver Mile High. Bro,
He's bad. He's a bad friend.
he's an awful friend.
BT, I don't know if you ever had a friend like this. Let me tell you what this man did when we walked in the building.
What he did?
So Fred's talking to Tony Baselli, right? Obviously, Tony Baselli's a Hall of Famer. So we're walking down the hall. He's far away from Fred, and he goes, look, there's one Hall of Famer, right? And so, but,
In this hallway.
to talk to the homies, it's cool, right? But when he got up on Fred and Tony Baselli and said the same thing out loud, he's like, yep. It's only one Hall of Famer here. It was so foul. Even Tony Baselli was like, damn.
You need those friends that be like, come on, man, tighten up.
See, but he laughing about altitude. We wouldn't have this show because altitude almost took his life.
That is true.
If
You
they
feel me?
played under the ocean or if they played on a mountain, there's nobody gonna play 130 snaps in the NFL. It's crazy. Hey, we created this podcast with a purpose, and now we're helping out our community of people that love to pivot with the Pivot Energy drink. Y'all know I'm no coffee guy, but I have some long nights, and I need to pivot in the morning. And so Pivot Energy, man, I hate to crash all that caffeine and all the crazy stuff out there, but Pivot Energy, man, is perfect. It's right up my alley, and it'll be right up y'all.
Yeah, and for all of you, our community, we've been at this for 3.5 years on the show. It took us about 2 years to develop this because we wanted to be what Channing said. We wanted to have purpose, be transparent. The ingredients, what's in here is what's in here. We promise you it's no sugar and definitely no alcohol. So you guys grab a can and enjoy it.
Listen, it's never too late or too early to pivot. You don't even need the coffee anymore. This makes you a better you, whether you're shooting a podcast, you got a date, or you're going into work, headed to a workout. Whatever you need, Pivot Performance Energy does exactly what you need it to do, which is get you hyped and get you ready to pivot.
I'm gonna unlock my full potential, and I always do that with the Pivot Energy drink. So you gotta use the code GETPIVOT20 at pivotenergydrink.com. That's GETPIVOT20 at pivotenergydrink.com for 20% off your first order. Come get with us, get your mind right, get your body right.
Fred mentioned this earlier, small markets, and that's why I got to the Hall of Fame story, right? It's a small market team, and the other piece of it is you talking about, hey, do I get the respect I deserve? Or Channing asking you that. Bro, as a rookie on a team that only won 4 games, you're in the top 100.
Yeah.
Right? So that means your peers and the people that watch you play, they understood what it was like to get out there and have to guard you. What were some of the harder games or toughest players you had to play in this league where you marked that guy down? Like, that's somebody who I know every time I see him, I'm gonna have to bring it.
Houston, Derek, for sure. Played the Bears out there in London. Jayden Johnson. Jayden Johnson, nice. Houston for sure though. Houston with Derek for sure. I would say he was probably like the best one I went against this season.
Years,
for sure.
For years, this division had DeAndre Hopkins versus Jalen Ramsey, right? And that was a game you'd mark down when Houston played Jacksonville early on in their careers. That was going to be a difficult game for both of those players. Yeah. It's going to be the same thing for you with Derek. What has Liam brought to this team that has you excited about this year and being able to stack on a great rookie year, but also add those wins?
A lot of energy throughout the building, a lot of energy through the players. I feel like the players that they brought in, I feel like they're gonna take us to the next level, whether it's offensive side, defensive side. I feel like just everything will take us to the next level. I feel like we ready to take that next step, so I feel like we gotta put in the work and do all the little things to take us to that next step. But I feel like once we do all that, once we get that figured out what it is to do all that, I feel like that's when we'll be able to take that next step. But I feel like Coach Liam's scheme and everything that he brings to the table, I feel like it's just elevation from what we had for sure.
And you also only have to get the ball to the 40-yard line now.
Yeah.
We know that. Yeah. You have a kicker that can make 70-yard field goals. Before he went out there, before halftime, did y'all know he could make it?
Make it? Nah, we didn't see him kick like 65 in practice and stuff, but 70? Man. I'm on the sideline. I said, we kicking it? I'm like, how far is it? It's like 70, I think. I'm like, how we know? Ain't got one more play or something?
You could get to the Hail Mary.
I'm like, I say 70. It's crazy.
He said, I talked to Coach, and he said he came to him and said, hey, call the timeout, let me go at it.
I was right by him on the side. He was like, kick it. Kick it. He was like, if we get right here, I want to kick it. And he was like, so he just said, kick it. And I'm like,
yeah, Coach say he earned a little street cred. Word around town, they call him Cam Curry now. Cam Little
I ain't
Curry.
heard y'all one, but hey.
Like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Bringing the offensive guy.
Yeah.
Is it enlightening to have a new offense? I know it takes time to get used to it, but is it almost invigorating to have that new offense and see where you're going to be and how Coach Coen sees you over the previous coaching staff?
I feel like it's very enlightening just being able to have a new coach come in who is very offensive minded and just to see like how his past couple seasons been going or with the offense that he's been running. So I feel like it's very enlightening. Just being able to see how they think about me, like some of the other coaches might have thought about me. I feel like it's very enlightening for me just to be able to go into year 2 how I want to go into year 2.
How much of it for you, though, is still having a chip on your shoulder? I think about something Channing said earlier. He's like, in college, which you were a great college player, obviously when you go top 20, that's what that means. But it's like, okay, you had the Heisman Trophy winner, and you had another receiver that went 6th overall. And then now you do come here and you become rookie phenom, and it's still like, okay, I gotta get my respect. I have to go earn it. How much of a chip is on your shoulder headed into this year to be able to not only repeat success from last year, but become an even better player, because that's what's expected of you?
I use all of it as motivation. I feel like me got to go out there and keep doing what I do, keep producing the way I know I can, and keep just elevating my games. I just go out there and have that in my head the whole game. I'm like using it as motivation. Like, they didn't have me in this, so I'm gonna go out here and do this. They had him ranked above me, so I'm gonna go out there and show them why he not ranked above, why I feel like I'm ranked above him. But I mean, it's just all his motivation. I take everything and use it as motivation to keep me pushing, keep me going forward, and keep me striving to be the best each and every day. So, yeah.
What you did is uncommon, though, man. You play with different quarterbacks and produced in that manner. Not every wide receiver is quarterback independent.
Yeah.
To where even if they don't have a great quarterback, they can produce. Even if they don't have a Christian Kirk and another receiver who can take attention off of them, they can produce. And so what you were able to do, man, at least in the football world, did not go unnoticed.
And Freddie, who we running with the Jags? I know I got to bring up Jay Smooth, talking about the best Jags receivers ever.
Obviously, there's only one at the top. That's who you shoot for.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot for anybody, it gotta be Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the mindset.
To be in that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to put the cart before the horse, but like, you had a chance to be one of the greatest in an organization with the, if you extrapolate out the numbers of what you had your rookie year, but just knowing that and seeing what you could do, bro, it's something special in you.
I mean, I don't really try to look at that right now. I'm just trying to focus on year 2 right now. And then at the end of my career, I look back and hopefully then I'll be able to say, yeah, I'm one of the best to come through this organization. I'm one of the best to even play in the league, for sure.
Do you try not to smile, or do you just not smile? Man, we joking here. you enjoy yourself, brother?
Yeah. Man, everybody say that. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know.
For me, being like an older cat that went to LSU, that's from Louisiana, I get so much pride in watching y'all do well. And then, you coming from Walker, going to LSU, getting into the draft and becoming who you have as a player. When did you realize, and who was it that put it in you that you had an opportunity to be here? I remember the high school team you played on, an extremely talented team. You guys never could quite get over the hump and win it. Like, when did you realize, hey, you know what, I have a chance to be good? And how did your parents and your mother play a part in continuing to support you and push you forward?
When I really felt like I had a chance to be good, it's probably had to be during college when I was, just at practice, just being able to go out there and win some of the reps I was winning. Just coming in as a freshman and being able to beat some of the older guys, that's really when I felt like I can really be good at this. And my parents were everything for me. They pushed me each and every day. They supported me all the time. They've been supporting me for my whole life. To be able to have them in my corner and always pushing me, always just supporting me, I feel like they were everything for me. And I feel like they got me to this point. My dad, he helped me out. I mean, we've been since I was 5, 6 in the yard, running routes, doing like little things, just like little stuff. But he always been there. My mama, same thing, always been there for me my whole life. But having them two in my life, and supporting me the way that they did, I feel like this what's got me here. So I give everything to them.
How has it been being here, though? I was the same way. I grew up in Louisiana on the West Bank of New Orleans. I went to school an hour away from my parents. I saw them all the time. They were at every game. They could visit me during the week. I could drive home on weekends in the off season. And then I was in New York, and I was by myself.
Yeah.
When you make that move to Jacksonville, what was that adjustment like for you? Because now you're in a different place with more responsibilities and a real damn job.
I feel like the adjustment was pretty smooth for me, though. But I mean, my parents were still back and forth a little bit. They was coming out here, a little bit, just because I mean, they know where I had been at home. I went to college 20, 30 minutes away. Just coming out here to Jacksonville, I mean, they knew it was like afar. So just, they were, like I said, continuously supporting me. So they would come out here they would try to come out here at least once or twice a month for sure, just to come out here and check on me and just like little things like that. That was probably the biggest thing that probably helped me out for sure.
Yeah. What about the nightlife? You sound good and your mom and daddy. Like, I've been to New Orleans and now I've been to Jacksonville. Sorry, Freddy. Is there anything going on here? I just don't want to go eat chicken wings all the time.
Nah, not out here. If you want nightlife out here, I don't think out here is a place to be.
What's it called? Foxy.
Man, chill out,
Foxy
man.
Lady.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about Foxy
No,
Lady on
man.
the show.
Foxy
My
Lady?
bad.
What that is?
RC.
It doesn't exist.
It ain't around
It
no
is
more?
not the Foxy Lady.
What's it called?
It was the Silver Fox.
Silver Fox.
They had some good wings, like Lou Will wings.
I didn't
Like
even know
type
they
lemon
wing.
had-
pepper wings, like
I didn't
lemon
know they
pepper
had
blues.
food.
like Magic City wings.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
always want to bring that up.
You know, Hank,
Silver Fox
we need to
was off the chain.
we need to hook him up with Lil Duval, man. With Lil Duval come down so he
I know
can-
Duval. I mean, they love you too, bro. Yeah, they definitely love you. The city love you, obviously. That's just how Jacksonville is. Other NFL cities, other than maybe Pittsburgh, their fans crazy. They show up regardless. We start winning a bit more around here. You will see and feel all of the love, man. Be a little bit more stuff to do. I got into a lot when I was here, so I don't know what's going on now. I did. I did. I can tell you off
nightlife?
camera. Yeah, they used to get to it, but you know, but
We need
and
to
then
talk
that was
about
another
that.
that was another part of me too that again that sort of hurt me early in my career too because I ain't really have no breaks. Like once I got going, I was going. And then I had to reel it back. So it's good. It's better for you can focus on becoming a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. So
Yeah. Same time, you still gotta have a little fun.
a little outlet.
Coming from where I come from, Baton Rouge, hey, it's a little different.
Hey, my dog sat back. He ain't sat back like that the whole show. He started talking about BR. He said, shit. The NIL kicked in late in that career. It's a different,
little something,
it's a different
something to
life.
go with
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That is
Different life.
amazing.
BT, man, you know, headed into this season though, from a team perspective. You know, you mentioned we talked about Trevor and you talked about new additions, Diami's in the wide receiver room now as well. You know, Travis Hunter is going to be playing both ways. You have a run game. And so there are pieces here for you all to be something different. What are some of your main goals and focuses as a team this year to improve from being 4-13?
Just being on the same page, everybody being on the same page, everybody wanting the same thing. But when we get on that same page, we gotta go out here and do what it takes to get to that level. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest thing, just being on the same page and being out here, going out here and executing what it takes to get to that level that we want to be on. I mean, I feel like once we do that, I feel like everything will fall into part for sure.
Yeah, like the hard part about this league, man, is things change so fast. Was it as simple last year as Trevor getting hurt and it being difficult to rebound from that? Or I guess what were some of the things that you believe played a role in the season not going the way y'all wanted it to as a team last year?
I really feel like injuries for sure. That played a big role. I just feel like we wasn't on the same page, whether it's offense, defense, coaches, players. I just feel like we all wasn't on the same page. To pinpoint one little thing, I don't really know what it was. I feel like it was a variety of things that held us back from going where we wanted to go. I can't pinpoint one thing.
You've never lost.
Yeah, no.
Your high school team was a good team.
Yeah.
Your college team was a good team.
Yeah.
Was it, how difficult was last year on you to be playing as well as you were individually, but also leaving the stadium and many times looking at the scoreboard, at least 13 times, and Jacksonville was on the short end of the points?
It was hard. It was super hard for me. 'Cause like you said, I've never lost. I've never been like on a losing team. And the games were so close. I feel like we was always right there. Well, we lost like 10 one-score games. I feel like we was always right there, but we just couldn't get over that hump. So that made it even harder for me. But just trying to come in with a positive mindset each and every day and try to like fix what it was to to get us over that hump, but I feel like we could never just get over it. So it was super tough for me just balancing that but trying to be positive at the same time. So I mean, it was tough.
Was it tougher than scoring like 50 points and still losing at LSU because we had the worst defense of all time 2 years ago?
It's definitely up there with it.
Bro, and I was trying to refrain from this. Ole Miss, dog.
Bro.
BT, you went crazy.
Yeah.
Jay went crazy.
Malik went crazy.
Everybody lost their minds, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And how many points we gave up that day?
What was
50?
50.
Dog, when you go in the locker room, were you looking at the defense like, say, bro? Like, cause you know, that's your real friends when you in college. Like, that's your real homeboys. Yeah. When they let you down like that, was you hot?
Definitely. I'm hot. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? What is it? We scoring, wait, what is it? Just trying to figure out what the problem is, why we can't get no stops or like what. But I mean, we're a team at the same time. It was like, we could have did a little bit more on offense, so. Yeah. Can't really put everything on them for sure.
Y'all walked out and said, it's y'all. It ain't us. If we go 50 and we lose, he could have, hey, it was him, Malik, Nabers, and Jayden Daniels. He could have did that. He could have walked in and said, it is y'all, it is not us. You want to know how I know? Look at the scoreboard. That is not us.
You've been on the other side of that too. You've been on the other side of that too.
Yeah, we should have said it too in Pittsburgh a lot.
But that's the beauty of where he is now in his career and what we have with the new regime, right? Everything's fresh. It's all a reset. Culture, I like to toss that word out. I love Mike T up in Pittsburgh, have an opportunity to sit down with him. It's about a standard. Like, you can have a culture, and the culture, you can have different types of people in that mesh and create a certain culture, but what's the standard? Your standard coming from high school, from college, is winning. Mm-hmm. Last year, with the season you had and the accountability and the everything that you did, guys will buy into you, whatever you say to them right now, and you just draw a line in the sand or in the grass. Yeah. Say, we're not stepping across that. Mm-hmm. Unless we're going across that to battle, that's nothing less. We're not accepting anything less. And that's what we are. So as a second-year player, don't hesitate to assert yourself as a leader. If you want to be a leader, that's what it's going to take. Hurting feelings, fuck it. Yeah. Like, it just comes with it. Mm-hmm. They're going to still get paid. Yeah. They might be a little bit hurt. They're going to get paid, right? They got to show up again. And if they don't show up over and over, they're going to be out of here. So in order to be, like, really successful, draw the line, say, this is the standard. We ain't accepting nothing else. We see you slacking, not practicing right, not studying right, you BSing, looking for the nightlife, like overdoing it. And it's cool to go out. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's good to party, but when you overdo it and do things too excessively, that's when it's an issue. Moderation is always great. So, you know, you can lead them. Even Trevor. Don't be scared to say, hey, bro, we got to get better. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do these routes. Let's go get on this film. Let's go chill away from here. Let's get better. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to be better than Jimmy. I want to be better than Malik. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be better than these other guys. So come together, you know, and create a winning product so you can be proud of yourself, regardless of individually, but as a unit. And then I can talk a little shit to these two in the process.
This brings me to my last point for BT before I ask my last question.
Yes, sir.
When we go to Pittsburgh, right, and when we have conversations with them, I've never once had to give someone a pep talk, right? Would you say that? Like, we haven't sat with a Pittsburgh Steeler where I had to explain, hey, you got to push them this way, or you got to do this, because there's a history of winning, right? There's a history of we are working towards a certain thing. Jacksonville's history, one, they're an expansion team, but it has been up and down, right? They haven't had this like consistent level of this is who we are. We're going to continue to compete for championships. How do you change that? How do you change the history of an organization that is not synonymous with winning?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like you said, coming in and setting a standard. You got to have a standard of what we gonna be and what are we gonna do to get to that level. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you got to have a standard, and you got to. If people not abiding by it, you got to let them know, or you got to just. But I mean, just having a standard and what we gonna do to be able to get to that standard, I feel like that's what you got to have to be able be consistent and be able to take it to that next level. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that you gotta have.
Do you set goals before the season? Like, are you one of? We talked to Bijan Robinson, and he said when he was in college, he set like these seemingly impossible goals to reach. He was like, my first year I wanted 1,000, then I wanted 1,500, then I wanted 2,000. Do you set tangible goals like that heading into the season?
I set goals before I do anything, whether it's just doing like little stuff. I set goals of what I want to get accomplished, what I want to do. I mean, I feel like that helps me out. It keeps me motivated, pushes me each and every day to, like, say if I wake up I'm not feeling good or something, but I know I got my goals in the back of my mind, so I know what I got to do to strive each and every day to get to that goal. So I feel like it just helps me out and keeps me motivated as an individual. So yeah.
I love that. Well, man, listen, bro, I appreciate you. You know me, I'm trying to get a Tiger on here anytime I can. I was like, Fred, hey, can you hit the Jags up and see if we get BT? I was like, I can shoot him a DM. You need me to.
So with that said, what's your biggest pivot in life? That's that one moment you can look back on and say, with this happening to me or for me, I wouldn't be, or I am who I am today.
Just seeing the way my parents supported me, and how they raised me, and me just wanting that for whenever I get older and if I have kids or whatever. Yeah. So I'd probably say I probably have to be the biggest thing for me for sure.
Like, how much influence have they been on you, man? Because like you talk about your parents the way I talk about mine. And like my parents, we're still like that.
Yeah.
Like my pops have been on the road with us. You know what I mean? Like how big of an influence is that? Because you even said like when I get older and I have kids, like you want it to be like them. Like just talk about the effect, man, that they did have on you.
I mean, I just feel like they've been great to me. They've helped me out. They supported me my whole life. What if I didn't have something and they would find a way to go get it, find a way for me to get it. Some just like little things like that, bro. I feel like, they did everything for me to get here to this spot so I can live the life that I want to live and do the things that I want to do. So, I feel like I owe them everything. So.
I love that, bro. Listen, man, I wish you the best. I hope you kill it again. I know individually, I've only seen you excel, and I do hope that leads to team success here, man, because it's one thing to feel like you're doing something great by yourself, but ain't nothing like winning games, dog.
Yeah.
Being able to walk into work on Monday morning, know you're going to watch that film, and at the end of the day, the Jacksonville Jaguars are the team that walked away victorious. So, man, for Freddy T, for Chan, for me, bro, BTJ, man, we thank you, bro. We appreciate you. Do your thing.
Appreciate all y'all.
My dog.
Duval.
No, he's not Duval.
Duval.
We changing it, man.
We changing it for Coach.
Hey, we changing it for Coach.
Cool, bro.
Hey,
Coach
when the boys
Cool
go
is
to
a
the
fan.
playoffs, Coach will get together and go, Duval.
He better run it back.
My boy, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
BT, you hooped in high school too, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
A little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
definitely look like it.
But see, though, like, that's the thing. Like, basketball is not like that in Louisiana.
You
Like,
don't think? Scotlandville was
from there?
nice at
Or
one
was he from
Scotlandville was really good.
Like
nice
back
at
in the
one
day?
point.
Was Romau Swift? Was he from?
Stromae. He's from Shreveport.
Yeah, I had some
He's
long-
from
some
Shreveport.
players. It was
So we had a dude,
he
bro,
wasn't
and he's
from
way
there.
too young for this. His name was Randy Livingston.
I know Randy. Randy was my AU coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Randy Livingston was the best, honestly, as a high schooler, he was the best basketball player I'd ever seen in person. He would play center on defense, dog, and point guard on offense. Peyton was on his team. He went to school with Peyton Manning. Bro, in the camp, he was the McDonald's National Co-Player of the Year. Guess who the other person was? Jason Kidd.
Really?
In the summer camp at LSU before his freshman year, just teaching the kids how to do a jump stop, blew his ACL.
Oh,
Came back, did the other one.
Couldn't do it. I just about to ask why I ain't never heard his name before.
But listen, bro, he had all those knee surgeries. He still played in the league for like 8 to 10 years. He just couldn't do. He couldn't be who he was. He was just such a good hooper. He could still bring it up the court, pass it, run an offense. But it was dunks, trays. Like, he was crazy.
Football version of him, Frank G.
Frank Gore was like that?
Frank blew out both ACLs, still went to
They broke his
UM.
ACL.
No, that's
Still
what
went
happened
to
to
UM,
me.
went crazy with
I
all
would
that.
have been Ray Lewis if I ain't hurt my knees.
This is only because CJ and them did it all to me.
Oh, yeah.
Chauncey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold up, limitless, take a stomach, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision I can trust. Limitless, take a stomach, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up.